What is up, galagames? Welcome back to another stream. Why is it all jittery? Oh, it's probably because I'm wearing the white top. Oh yeah, I should also probably turn this on as well. Otherwise, I won't be able to hear half the things that I should be able to hear, or I should hear. Let me quickly put this on. Welcome back to another stream, guys. It is the Monday stream, so we're just going to be relaxing today. We're going to be doing some Last Expedition speedruns, trying to earn the, well, not earn, trying to get as many fragments and cores as possible, or minerals as well. And then as always, we'll do the daily like legends. Well, no, it's Monday, so I think I already did the superior speedrun. So then we just got to do Echoes of Empire, Champions Arena, and then I'm not gonna log into Walking Dead today, and then just probably farm that Last Expedition good stuff. So let's quickly get everything up and running, make sure everything's fine. YouTube's good, Twitch is good, X or Twitter is good. The chat seems to be up and running, which is amazing. Let's quickly make sure, yep, sound is good. All right, cool, let's just go live. So we are live. We make sure that is always on. We are grinding arena. We're almost close to cap, so we need to make sure we kept that cap because the infusion event is still going on, and I like the infusion event. If they could do that every day, it'd be amazing. Not even that, if they add the rewards, if they double the current percentage, so if it's 15% right now, they double it to 30%, I think that would work really, really well. And every now and again, just have these infusion events, which is amazing. But we're going to start off with Legacy, get our daily 100 gems out the way, because it has been really useful. I used quite a bit of gems, like 4,000 or 5,000 gems, just getting a bunch of these houses. And then if I just go to assign workers right there, majority of them now have workers. I've kept like 5-6-ish, not full. Well, as you can see, this is now full, this is now full. Mainly the factories are all full. The reason the other ones don't have a lot of workers is because in the quests, if I do ever continue or plan to continue to play Legacy, as you can see here, you get like worker capacity and you can also select houses. So this one, it is a house, like there's no other options. So I've basically left like 3 or 4 just to make sure like when I do have to build a house, I have another person ready to go to that house, the workforce. There's no point buying like all the houses and then you build another house. Maybe in the future when you need more workers or you add capacity to other buildings, but right now we're just going to keep it plain and simple and just farm the 100 gems today. And we earned 15 points. Should it not be 17 in Champions Arena? Also, I've got some like dry cough throat thing for the last couple of days. You've probably heard it in the short Guardians of the Galaverse episode 7, because the Champions Arena event was happening and Shadow and Chaos were feeling fairly tired due to their mornings that day. I believe Shadow was helping his friend move, and then Chaos also had to do several things similar. So we kept it short, just under an hour, I think 45 to 50 minutes long. Nice quick summary of the week that happened previously for the galagames ecosystem. If you do want to keep ahead of the game, as Gala calls it, then make sure to watch Guardians of the Galaverse. We break down ahead of the game every week and then give our viewpoint in that as well. Did I buy this? I don't think I bought this. Oh, there's this 150k. It's now unlockable. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, Legacy's done, so we're going to close that. The next thing is Echoes of Empire, so let me switch over to that. Also, if Gala could get it to where all the games run through EXEs, so that's it's easier to program for launching through stream or etc, so you can keep track of like how long you've been playing these type of games. That would be amazing. Or as well as like it can link to OBS plugins, so I can launch the game by clicking something on OBS instead of going to the website and pressing play. That would be amazing. Little minor quality of life changes, you get what I mean. Excuse me, probably drink this, my throat is getting dry. We have 12 notifications. That is not good. Gathering complete. Okay, I got scared for a sec if it was attack notifications. but looks like it's the good notifications, which is basically gathering complete. We want to go over to here. We claim that ship, head all the way down. We do another upgrade. We grab the support ships as we can. And then we're going to craft PvP ships, which is 3 hours. You know, I'm just going to craft 1,000 and copy that, which is 2.5 hours. That should be the perfect duration for the stream. Craft, and then boom, 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 craft. Perfect. And now let's go to the galaxy, get the mining operations out the way so we can get started with that. Make sure, as always, over there, well, you guys, it's over there. For me, it's this side. Make sure we do the Champions Arena stuff. So we have Frosty here. It's unavailable. This one unavailable. Cool with unavailable, and another cool with unavailable. Perfect. Everything is unavailable. All right, well, we're just gonna do it here then. And we want the mining ones, so one of those. Then we go to mining 2, geologist, and then bang and bang. Perfect. And then we go to the green one, do one of those. See, I don't like that the ships are now split, so I have to go back and forth. It's good for when you're attacking, when you're sending stuff, but when you're setting up the mining thing, it can be a little bit annoying because you got to switch back to this, select this, and switch over. I think if all the support, you know what, I'm not going to complain. This is a good update. The change is amazing. Keep it as it is, man. You can't please everybody, but I'd rather have this category thing than what it was previously. All right, what do we have? We have 5 out of 6. Now I'm gonna get more red because then I can do tomorrow. I can just focus on blue and green, or blue tomorrow and then green the day after. Bang. So 6 out of 6 ships deployed. We've done all the quests for today. Well, this one has given me a common, so I don't really need that. All right, Echoes of Empire done. Now we're gonna move on to Champions Arena. So if we just quickly do this, oh, and then probably do that. You don't need to see everything else. All right, what do we need to do in Champions Arena? Might as well collect this to make it easier for a reset. And guys, don't forget that Champions Arena has the infusion event currently going on. There's like 3-4 days left. Make sure you are doing your arena and getting to your victory point cap. My victory point cap, as you can see here, is 36,000. I'm almost there, bro, like 7,000 points away, which should be achieved in the next 2 hours of the live stream, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, depending on what we do. And the reason for this is you want to do it for at least this week, well, the next 3 days, is because Gala has had an infusion event. So basically you're earning 5 to 10 times more Gala than you normally would have earned. Like I was getting average 20, 30, maybe 40 if I pushed it, played a lot that day. I'm getting 250 to like 300-400, depending on how. If I reach the cap, I should get at least 400 or 500 Gala a day for playing a game, which is mental. Just make sure you have an NFT, make sure that NFT is in your arena team, and then go ham and you can earn that Gala. Now it's not gonna last. As I said, there's maybe only 3 days left for that event, but I'm gonna quickly show you. Go CoinGecko Gala, how much I earned one day just playing Champions Arena, which was 523. So I earned 25 bucks playing Champions Arena. That's amazing in my opinion. It's not the best. It's not like Town Store or how much Classy was earning playing Spider Tanks, but this is me playing a game AFK-ishly on the side while I do other tasks, and earning 25 bucks is amazing. It's a game that I enjoy playing when I do actively play it, but you get the idea, bro. Actually, you know what? Let's see how much I earn when I'm not. Well, recently the price has gone up, so you got to be careful with that. Gala's been pumping, so I earned 27. That's not a lot. So average, I'm earning like $1.24 a day. What was the good day? The good day was 72 to 69, so $3 a day. I spend more than that on Champions Arena, but yeah. All right, cool, there we go. So it is what it is. 25 bucks for 5 days. I'll gladly take that. That pays for one of the boxes and one of the NFTs. Bang bang bang. Let's launch last expedition. Everything else is good. Let's make sure nobody is messing up with, well, making sure this doesn't mess up. Champions Arena, boom, boom, and then boom. Hello, there you go. Perfecto mundo. All right, cool, cool, cool. I might not be able to run this and this because, as you can see, when I run last expedition, this goes to shit. It's lagging like mad. I might have to do it on my phone. Just play from my phone. Because I'm not going to be able to play last expedition properly. All right, leaderboards. Where are we? We're not in the top 20. That's not good. We need to rank top 20. We need to play. Well, his score is 15. This guy's score is 60. Total wins. We are rank 16th on total wins though. So we need to continue that. That guy has won 100 times. Holy shit, this CNG Trump guy. Whew. All right, cool. So I'm gonna close Champions Arena and then get it ready on my device so I can play last expedition properly and not have to worry about my CPU at 100% for the next 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So bang, let's keep that there. Minimize the sound on that. I should probably plug it in because it's 2-3 hours of gameplay. Let me quickly just grab my device right here. And then, oh, how am I going to do this? All right, you know what? I'll do it this way. Put that in there. And can I flip it like this? Or is it? No, okay, it's going to be like this. Ta-da. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's play. Uncle V, we get erect. There's one guy on get erect. One guy on aimbot, and then the gauntlet. I don't see Chucks. Oh, there you go. Smilinmonsters. Threat level 6. I don't think we want to be playing on a threat level 6. It's gonna speed. Well, it's not gonna speed things up. Ideally, you want threat level 0. Or threat level 15, one mod. I might tell Chuck to change that to just threat level 10, no mods. Because I'm probably going to be playing on Uncle V server for the time being. Or there's that training ground on. You know what? Let's go back to see if I can find that training ground on. Because if I can, that's the easiest one to run stuff on. Just need to make sure everything else is working properly. Yep. Alright, cool. Minimize this. Cancel this. Yeah. Let's go back to main menu. See if we can get the training ground one. If we can't find it in like a minute or two, then we'll just go to Uncle Beef. And it looks like Champions Arena is not working on my phone for some reason. Which is, I don't know why, but let's reload it there. It's like smiling, you're playing too many games, just focus on one at a time. It's like, no bro, you gotta play 2 or 3 games in one go. Threat level, mod. I want mod 0. Mod training grounds, there you go. Mod 0. If you guys want to join me, download Last Expedition at lastexpedition.game and you can join me and farm that core. Hey, Vince. Vince always on time, bro. As soon as I start and like bang, the man's in. All right, cool. I'm gonna go 276 because I do love to. Oh shit, Big Daddy. Pause. Ooh. Oh. What just? That was close. That was close. Just wait for. There we go. Big Daddy is Daddy the baddie. Not Big Daddy. All right, cool. We're in. And we have a nice amount. 3. Oh. Pause it again. Is somebody else coming? Huh? Cool. So we have enough people to farm. Let's go. And I should also be farming Champions Arena. Switch to Silver Arena. Bang. All right, we're good to go. First thing you do, tab in, craft a hand cannon, and craft a bubble. Then my closest one is 129. All right, we're going over there. See if we can find any minerals on the way. Doesn't look... Oh, nice. Decent size. So we get this. And then what we want to do is craft additional handgun ammo. And then... Get that Gaia. Get that Gaia. Craft 2 Baples. Can trigger the fragment. Also, I don't mind getting hit a couple of times there. The main reason I don't mind getting hit is because I want to be able to use my healing skill, which basically gives me on the healing leaderboard. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to throw that. Just to be safe, I want to make sure I press Q, because there is a healers leaderboard and I can just slowly rank up on that just by making sure I get hit every now and again. Alright, cool. More of these, craft. And then I want to grab the fragment. So everybody should theoretically just grab one fragment, and then we can finish the map in under 5 minutes. As long as everybody's spawned at the right location. So I'm gonna find one right there and one right there. Shoot this guy in the face. Grab this while I'm at it. 218. Actually, you know what? Have they started a fragment? Is there a giant green beet? Okay, there's not, so I could probably just start that one. Unless Vince is closer to one, then he'd probably start. You want to pay attention to top right. So I'll say that. If Vince isn't, I don't think so. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna start this fragment then Vince and the other guy can secure the core, and then I'll make my way to the core. Beat on Champions Arena, that's not good. Boom. With Gucci. What I want to do is craft the shotgun just in case a Ravager does spawn. Oh, I can hear their gunshots. Alrighty, extract. So Vince, I think you should get the core because they're further inland. What the? Bro, I just applied the armor. What was the point? Oh, face hugger. That's close. Alright, cool. Core's over there. Pretty close to us too. Nice. Not the fastest. I believe when we were playing yesterday, it was really fast because we had 4 people. So we were doing good times. I think the lowest we had was 3 minutes and 34 seconds for one game. That's mental, bro. That's actually mental. Hopefully we get a good couple hours in of like crazy speedruns. I'm gonna go here. The core is over there. All right, cool. I'll activate the core then. And then just grab it. I'm gonna throw this. Ship is south. Run south. Craft people just in case. Make sure I don't fall off the map, which has happened several times. I hear a Ravager. I'm gonna throw this. Where is it? There you go. Pick this up. Vince should be able to pick up the other guy since they're fairly close. I am going to start the extraction process. Yo, Chriso, how's it going? I'm going good, man. You? Right, 40 seconds to go. I'm gonna throw this there. I'm gonna craft more bait balls. And then get ready to shoot out. It looks like Vince has the bait balls ready to go. Throw my last one here. Just in time. Recyclable weapons. So as you can see there, we just got an extra 1,400 minerals because we recycled our last 2 weapons. And if you do that 10 times, that's an extra 10k minerals. We don't know what minerals are going to do in the future, but if I can get an extra 10k for like clicking 2 things every 10 seconds at the end of the map, I'm definitely going to do that, bro. You never know, maybe minerals become harder to get in the future, or it could go the other way. Minerals could be like really easy to get in the future, and then I'm just wasting my 10 seconds. Continue. Signal lost. Did he not extract? Oh, come on, daddy. You should have made it, bro. I really like the game. The game is amazing, bro. It has so much potential because it's a PvE, well, PvP, PvE, VP. I don't know how you say it, but basically you play versus environment and other players. And as long as they get the crafting, the attachments, the cosmetics, as long as they get that side correct, where you can use the minerals, the fragments, and the cores to craft certain things, it's going to be amazing. And make it so the players can trade those attachments, those skins, those cosmetics back and forth. Make that one of the play and earning sides, and also make it so that leaderboards also play a role later on. I need daddy to jump down. If he doesn't, daddy, you got to switch teams from the Ramblers to ours, and I'm gonna drop 665. Make sure you press tab and then join the jammers. Oh, there you go. Sweet, perfect. Oh, I guess I could hang out in Gala's, what you call it, last expedition chat, because if they see people just hanging out there generally, you might want to join. Get to the chopper. What's up, C Money? Hashtag giveaway. Don't forget the hashtag giveaway. Less than 24 hours left. You know you want that giveaway. 56 straight northeast. That's going to be in one of those caves. I knew it. I knew it was going to be down here. Oh, perfect. There's minerals to the side too. I'm definitely going to get that. All right. So as long as Vince and Daddy each get a fragment, should go really fast. Also, I think you can have more than 4 people on a team if you all join the same team, right? So I guess we could have like 10 people in the lobby on the same team, just farming fragments. And that would be a sight to see. If I can catch that on stream, I'd definitely be amazed. Take them out. You know what? I'm gonna go get that mineral while the fragment's waiting to go. It was over here, correct? Yes, right here. So this should allow us to craft well, we can craft the shotgun, so let's craft the shotgun. And then let's go pick up this fragment. We'll be good to go. Shoot this guy twice. 2, 3. And then this guy once. Pick up. Really, bro? Just killed your friend. And then you jump me? Is that how it is? Pick this up. Oh, we got a good amount of nicks. All right, well, we've got enough armor. 2 fragments are done. Let's check what the closest fragment is. 150. So If Vince has a closer one, he'll probably go to that. If not, he's just probably gonna wait for me to finish this one. 50, 70. Oh no, you know what? Go the other way. Go up. I'm gonna have to go up and around, innit? Run around. I think it's probably around here. Should just scan just to be safe. Oh, in that cave. How come I didn't see that? Done. Okay, that goes there. Ooh, that was a good way to protect myself. No ammo, really? As soon as this is done, I'm gonna harvest it. That way, Vince can start going to the core while I deal with these enemies. I'm gonna have to throw this here right now. Bang, 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 bang. I want to make sure I heal myself. There we go. Guess I should armor up too. Oh, craft more of these, craft more bait balls, craft one more ammo pack, and Cora's over there. Yes, that way. No, what the? Oh, that way. 2, 3. I guess I'm close. I could just go pick it up. I'm gonna have to go over this mountainside and then to the right. The race, Vince, you're on. Oh, he's closer. I'm gonna scan so Vince can actually get it. There it is. While he goes to grab that, I'm gonna go grab this and pick up some minerals along. Oh, and Gaia. I want to make sure I pick up. There's nothing left for me. All right, I'm gonna pick up the core. All right, let's slide on out of here. Yo, see money, you hopping on or you're at work? Make sure I don't jump down by accident. Oh, that's a nice mineral color right there. Jump up. And then bang. Alrighty. Oh wait, what was that? Sounds like a porcupine. I'm gonna throw this here. There's no enemies. Where's the other guy? Well, I guess technically you don't have to be on the thing, because right now extracted and extracted left behind are roughly the same thing. But in the future you will have to be on the ship. It's another 600 and an 800, 1.4k extra. I'm gonna throw this right here. Oh, minerals, cores, and fragments, baby. Well, and minerals. I really wonder how they are going to do crafting, because my guess is that it's to do with skins, cosmetics, and attachments, but maybe they do something else. Like maybe they do craftable backpacks. Maybe they do... Which drop point do I choose? So I generally like the 720s, the 500s, and the low 4s. You basically want to be... I'll show you when the map like kicks up. I'll show you what's a good launch point. Generally, you want to be in the center, but not directly on the center. The main reason you don't want to be directly in the center is because if you get dropped... Well, when you're fighting teammates, when there's other players, other teams... Not teammates, sorry, other teams, you want to drop near the center, but not directly in the center, because that means you're going to be sandwiched at a future point. You want to drop near a edge corner while also being in a good location. So I'm gonna join that team, and I like to go here. This is the center, right? So anywhere here, 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 or here are good. And then depending on which way you angle is how you want to approach. So if you have other teams and you double scan and you see a team approaching from your left, you just angle right. You ideally don't want to go to the center, but since this is a 3-man game and we're on the same team, we basically want to go to different locations in the sense that one person goes south, one person goes middle, and the other person goes the opposite of well, north, east, west, and south. You basically do that and then make sure each person has a fragment next to them. Everybody grabs a fragment. So within like the first minute or two, you have 3 fragments. The closest person to the core then gets the core, and then they start the extraction process. Once they've started that extraction process, everybody just beelines it to the ship. So as you can see here, each of us are getting their own fragment. I'm going to start this one. Now, there is the off chance that sometimes a Ravager spawns early on, but as long as you get minerals, you should be fine. Because once you get minerals and you craft your second weapon, which is the shotgun has a fairly good stopping power. So as soon as you get swallowed, make sure you unload your primary gun's clip, switch over to the shotgun and unload that bad boy. And if there is no mods on the server, that should generally be enough to make sure that you get enough damage in and kill the Ravager. Make sure you also reload the shotgun and then switch to your main gun when you have to. So the shotgun is always ready. Face hugger. Shit. That was closer. Cool. Scan, deploy. Over there. Oh, face hugger. I wish if you melee'd it sped it up. There you go. Alright, so 3 fragments are done. 4 is... Oh. I think closer to me. So I'm probably going to be there to get it. The main reason you go for the core first is because you can start the extraction process. I'm going to beeline it down here. Ravager. That was close to me, wasn't it? Yep, I can hear it. See that? I'll craft this. If somebody's gonna scan, might as well grab this. And then press Q. Yeah, if somebody could scan and point me in the right direction, I think that would be great. Where's the core, baby? There it is. extraction process south. 200. It's generally 200 to 300 feet, the extraction process. So you actually have to mark. Well, oh, okay, I made it. Oh, I jumped off the cliff then. And basically this gives time for the people to regroup. So if you've been snowballing, you could also get outflanked and outmaneuvered at this stage, as we've seen quite a bit with the last expedition play with devs. The devs have some sneaky tactics that they've tried every now and again. I've got 3 bait balls. I'll throw the first one. Throw the second one. Oh, we both threw. That's cool. Last one. And then unload this. And then unload this. Input failure. Not paying attention to see here, guys. Which I should be. So if anybody is joining, make sure you pick a different point to your teammate. And if you see an enemy, switch to their team. Everybody should be on the same team. Easiest way to farm fragments. I want to see 10 or 16 people on the same team all farming fragments. That shit would be hilarious. And I'd have it on stream getting that recorded. Under 3-minute run, 2 minutes 59. Holy shit. Vince be going crazy. To minimize this, get this and running. I really do wish that Lost Expedition gets their like crafting system in game not fast, because I do want it to be like fleshed out, but the basics, if they could get it up and running, it'd be nice to see. Also for the Walking Dead, bro, like Walking Dead needs to speed up the, what do you call it? I think we might have to switch to, I'm gonna go switch to Daddy's team, and then I'm gonna go here, and then Daddy's got his position. Yeah, that's a good spread out. So if we get a 4th person, he would be down there, and then we've got all ankles covered. Everybody goes to a fragment, bang bang, Gucci farming. I would also like it if they had like all of these keys programmable or customizable, hotkeys basically. All of them were hotkeys. 281, 2825. We go to the 225. Now you don't really need to get the purple fragments. You don't really need to get the green fragments. You currently do not keep any of the Gaia or the. Oh wait, is Daddy going to that one? Daddy's going to, all right, Daddy's probably going to that one. Is he closer? If he is, I'll have to switch to a different one. Well, I activate it and then I'll switch to a different one because I'm closer to it. Go there. All right, you can harvest that one. I'm gonna go down here and then find another one. Over there. Oh, that's over there. Over there. Over there. Over there. Stop hitting me, bro. I think they're all further away, which is bad. Do it again. That one. There's that one. There's that one. Well, I guess Daddy's going to that one. Press Q, pick this up, craft this and that. Alright, cool. Since Daddy's going for that one, I'm going to try and get towards the center of the map and get ready for the core extraction, depending on where the core is. 304, 402. I'm gonna go there. Probably minerals. We'll go pick that. Oh, there's some here. $300. We ain't going 300, bro. Who pinged the 300? Who's the crazy guy that pinged the 300? How's it lagging? I closed CA, bro. Shouldn't be lagging. Whoa, what is with the lag? Bro, I knew that was coming. I heard the increase. You look there, guy fragment. What? Why is there no third fragment? You know what, let me just go here and activate this one then. Lie down, enjoy that nice soft speed boost. Another nice soft speed boost. Alright, there you go. Activate this fragment. So I guess Vince will be the one that gets the core. Jumping all over my face, boy. Throw another one there, extract the fragment so Vince can start the process. Well, I'll take care of these enemies. Craft the bait balls, pick up the 3 additional Gaia. There we go. Alright, have a little time. Looks like Daddy and Vince are gonna get the fragment. I just want to be within 300 of it, or 200. Unless it's 200 in the opposite direction, then I have to travel 400. Get closer, so I'll just leave that to my teammates. And then I guess I'll scan for some minerals. I don't have to, it's right in front of me. Core revealed. Extract point is where? Pick up the core. Alright, yep. Make our way there. So if you have a Levi character, he's really handy for this part of the game. You just basically hoverboard and then gun it to the extract point to begin the timer. Because currently there is no difference between extract left behind and extract victory left behind and victory extracted. So you can just basically have, if you have 4 people, have the Levi just grab the core and gun it to the extract point, start the process, and even if the team members don't make it back to the ship, it doesn't matter because everything is Gucci until they change. I guess probably in the next couple of patches that actually being left behind and being on the ship will make a difference. So if you are not on the ship when the timer runs out, that basically means you'll get partial rewards, and if you are on the ship, you will get full rewards. I don't know what counts as on the ship. Like, is it, do you have to be in the square? And it also count as outside? Oh, the last one. Like, does this platform count as a ship, or is it just this box right here? 4,500 minerals. Excuse-moi, my voice is still dry. I do not know why, but I just got a dry cough for the last 2-3 days and it is not very good. Yes, I want my normal voice back, and I don't want to go every couple of minutes. 8 minutes, that is too long. We should be doing it in 5-6 minutes maximum. Need to speed. Click, click, click. Go, 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 go. Durex counter attack deals so much damage, especially if you have the reclap pendant, because then you suicide and kill yourself. My Zafrina is basically a double-edged sword. Oh no, don't make the... Oh shit, the Roxanne goes first. Go in. Alright, I'm gonna go... Well, I guess I'll go up here then. Nice spread out. So I get this angle, Vince will get that angle, Daddy gets this angle. Everybody finds a fragment which is closer to them. Everybody starts that fragment and then guns it to the core. Speedrunning, guys. Speedrunning those rewards. I'm just gonna go there. Who's in? First one inside, got the downhill speed. Gucci, bro. Oh, and it's probably gonna be down here. So there's currently no full damage, but when it becomes in the game, you're not gonna be able to do those crazy jumps down. You're gonna have to actually use like zip lines and stuff. Minerals, exactly what I needed. But I shot twice and one of them missed. How is one of them missing? First one to get a fragment. Gonna go this way and it should be... What? Shouldn't be that fast, bro. How are you that fast? All right, go up here. Zip line, zip line. Where's the zip line? Down here. Oh, there it is. Zip line's over there. Oh, nice. This is what I'm talking about. This is speed. 600, so there's no way I'm gonna get... What? Why would you do that to your bro? Hiya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I'll scan so the people can find the core. Nope, because I got porcupined in the back. Yo, what's good, Chaos? How's it going, man? We're doing some Last Expedition speedruns, which basically means I'm farming core fragments and minerals, mainly with Vince and anybody else. Oh my god, Vince at the core already? Holy shit, bro. Alright, cool. So extract point is south. It's in between. Core is dropped. I'm gonna roll down here. Core, well, I guess they can secure the core. Core secured. Boom, boom. Is that a meteor one? This gives us 1,000, right? Oh, only 3,400. Not a lot, man. It's not a lot. Oh, I don't have any bait balls. We did it too fast. I didn't get any bait balls. Core dropped? Why is core dropped? Ah, he's seen a Ravager. Hey, Ravager's now dead, mate. Bro, I think hipfire needs a bit of work. Like, I'm aiming at them and then the physics isn't picking up. Especially when I double trigger. What the fuck was that? Occupy. How's your day, Chaos, man? What you been doing? Still grinding that Walking Dead, or you just like, nah, not today, bro? Are you doing it like 1 or 2 hours and being like, nah, not today, bro? Like, keep forgetting. Need to press CA. It's because I don't have it here, and I can easily like switch back and forth. It's on my phone now. I think that's under 5 minutes. The Indian mustache, you know, that thing where they go should actually grow it out and see that. 414, that's not bad. We get 330s, that would be good. And if we can get better than 259, I'll gladly try and be in the speed world record. I also want to see, like, as I said before, like 10 people on the same team just farming fragments and cores. Everybody just goes to their own fragment at the start. Yeah, man, I'm still grinding in the Walking Dead. I have to do so much grinding as much as possible before Legendary Ball. That is true, you know, but make sure you don't burn out before Legendary Ball, and like don't do those insane like 8 hours a day in the Walking Dead, because when Legendary Ball drops, you're gonna be like, oh, I spent like the last week grinding so much. I don't think I can get the energy for Legendary Ball. But then again, it is gonna go here, bang. See, this is a nice spread. Then again, you probably weren't gonna play The Walking Dead a lot when after Legends Reborn comes out, so I guess you can try and grind the highest you can. If you're still aiming for that level 100, good luck to you, bro, because I don't think 11 days, well, less than a week now, right, is enough. $217, $272, $285, $281, $217 it is. Do do. 150 southeast. Oh, I think I know where this one is. I don't think it's underground. Yeah, there you go. I can see it. I'm starting to play this game enough to know the locations of certain things now. So there's basically landmarks in the game, and then the core and fragments all have a chance of being at that location. So basically fragments and cores have the same spawn location, and they shuffle every map. And I believe there's a good maybe like 5 to 10 presets, or like it's randomly generated, or could be like 10 presets that it cycles through. But sometimes you get really lucky and there's like 3 fragments right next to each other within like 100 blocks of each other, which is nice. But that doesn't happen all the time. I don't see another green line. Why is there no green line? Green line, baby, green line. Oh, daddy's down. All right, I'm going towards daddy. But I should also craft a shotgun in the meantime. Guess Vince can get the other fragment. I'll go save. Yo, daddy, make sure to hold right click. Hold right click the turtle. I'll be with you in just a sec. No, why did you kill yourself? Fuck. Yo, Crypto Cartel, how's it going, bro? Welcome back to the stream. Go south. I think this one's just on the opposite side of this bridge. Yep, bang. Why is it not dead? I dealt 30 damage to it. Alright, this is bad. If you're wondering what server we're playing on, guys, we're playing on Training Ground. So if you want to join, make sure you do that. Jesus Christ. Oh, looks like core's already up. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go this way. Round. That face hugger? Was a face hugger. Alright, I'm gonna scan for Vince. Oh, looks like he's already did that. Just refresh it. I can hear Vince shooting, so I can see his health bar now. It means he's close. Oh. That was close, bros. That was close. Let's scan for Vince. Should actually probably go this way. I can go up and then down. Yep. Good decision to go up and then down. Should also get rid of the bone snappers on me. Boom. Hey, Saga. Where's Ravager? Oh, cancel this, cancel this. JJ! Press Q, press Q. Ah, too late. Should have healed myself too. That's true. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, I'm still aiming for that level 100, but gonna take it slow. Might take 3 to 4 months. Can't believe I didn't see those messages. What is this? Player damage. Oh, I guess he killed himself. That's fair. I don't think that should be a thing if you kill yourself, because if there's like a player damage leaderboard, you could abuse that. They might want to change that. If there's like a PvP most damage done, or like, I know there's kills, like player kills, but if there's an actual damage one as well, then that can also be abused. Oh man, none of these are good. I guess I'll go here. I like Impact Site. Impact Site's good because there's generally a good bunch right there. Oh, that's close. First, let's slide this way because there's always, there you go, minerals. Then make sure I craft more ammo as well as this. Any more minerals around here? There normally should be some decent piles. Might as well scan for it. Bone snapper. Another one coming right there. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess that's the easiest way. 285 is where we want to go. Is that it up there? I think I see it. Yeah, it's right there. Nice. Those meteor landings is minerals, if you didn't know that sound. Scan. Breathe. Three, 9, 1. Good job. Excusez-moi. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty good. Fragment. Okay, nice. Pew. Mining laser, press E to next. EOE discussion. EOE is a phone game. It should be, yeah. ALEM, no payouts 2 days in a row. Play to here. You're gonna drop over there, I'll drop over here. Play that instead. Place closer. Slide in, down, and upper heel. Abilities are on a 60-second cooldown. Why are you backshotting me, bro? I will take that guy a piece. I will craft the bait ball. Really? Under the cave? South, isn't it? Vince is down. Come in, Vince. Make sure the turtle. I got you. We'll heal you as soon as I get it back. As well start the fragment while I wait for my healing skill. I guess that's one benefit of playing League. My map awareness has gotten better. Pick 2 of these, craft 2 more. What's with all these bone snappers, bro? I want to test the zip line. It's like busted. How far can you zip line? Because maybe that could be metal. If you just have a Levi with like 3-4 Protex packs ready to zipline the core, or you zipline into the enemy's ship, that could also be interesting. I'll scan. You just continue running, Vince. Oh, it's right next to us. I'll throw this here. Vince, my man, can take care of that. You travel way faster when you slide. It's always best to go downhill. That was a pretty good run too. Eight balls. Oh, this one first. This one. Oh, that was close. That was close. I didn't throw the bait one time. Nice, good one. Nice job, Vince. Nice job. I'm fighting Just Blaze. Vince is healing more than me, a healing character. See, he's outshining me, bro. How long we got left? It is 10 minutes to 11. Maybe another 45 minutes. 50 minutes of the stream. And then I'll probably gotta call it before midnight because reset happens in Champions Arena. And I gotta get up early for work tomorrow. What you guys do tomorrow? You guys part-time, full-time, with the Gucci stuff? Actually, no, I'll go down here. Let's go that side. So that's what? That's 4 to 5 more games. Tab soon as you get the black screen, and then right here. How did I know? Becoming muscle memory at this point. That way. Slide down we go. Run through all the bombs. Oh, I see it right there. Don't hit me. Now you can hit me. I'm definitely gonna pick this up because you always need that. Oh my god. What the hell, bro? So it doesn't work if you have it pressed down. You have to press it again. 345. Is that the one Vince is at? Empty. Oh. Let me scan for events. Right there. Or is that closer to me? Yeah, no, that's way too far. I'll get the fragment. Alright, I got it. You can scan for the parasite. But it has more than 20 health. If you could upgrade your knife, that would be amazing. Like if my knife could deal more damage, I'd definitely get max tier knife and then just hot drop on people to kill them. Here, a Ravager. Don't know where it is though. A scan for Vinny. Vince. What's that? Oh no. Close, but no cigar. I'm just gonna turtle so I don't die. Oh, let me go down here so I'll be in your pathway. There you go. No, don't die. Shoot your way out, good sir. You've got this. Oh no! Did the Ravager get you, bro? Out of the so many runs we did, that was the only one. Should have crafted the shotgun, not the SMG. SMG deals 2 damage. Imagine if Champions Arena had the ability where you could lock your equipment with the NFT champion. I think that would be amazing, though. What do you mean you disagrees? Hey, guitar, we are good, my friend. Don't worry. I would love to play Sebastian with Jasper's backpack. Or Sebastian with a sniper rifle. The healing support from a distance. Nope. I'm gonna go over there. That's on top, so I'm gonna have to go around, you know. It's what? 15. Scan. Perfect. Now I need minerals. Give me minerals. How am I missing every shot? I don't mind getting hit once more. Yep. Okay, now I need to heal. I think I know this one's is on the top, isn't it? On that bridge. Right up. Eh? No. I went past it. Hiding behind this giant rock. I would love a mode for quick reload. Really, man? Why are you shooting me up the butt? $300. $300. That's the 300. Great South. Oh, that slide was nice. Craft. No, I gotta make sure I don't slide off the map. The overlay for the core could be kind of tuned a little bit. Like sometimes I can't even see where I'm going, especially if I'm on like a cliff. Like the mountaintop. Alrighty, bang. And then I guess bang. Why are you hitting me from the back? Two ravages, three ravages. Undo the gun, undo this. Perfect. Ooh, 32k VP, almost like max cap for me. La da dee da. Doing well, doing Gucci. Bitcoin's at 68k, guys. Almost at 68k. 67,962. 40 points of 68k. Bro, if I go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and Bitcoin is 69,420, that shit is gonna be crazy. Gonna wake up, go to work, and be like, bang, you see this? Bitcoin is at all-time highs. Well, I can only do that because like most people at my work understand crypto. Well, the two people on shift with me. If I went to any other place and be like, boom, Bitcoin all-time high, they'll be like, what you talking about, motherfucker? Scan again. Collect 3 fragments, which reveals the core. I love M7. I love 720. It's one of my favorite places to drop to. Excuse them, what? Tab right here. Face this way. Right there. Alright, cool. The shotgun's good. For the first craft, I think it's not good enough for oh shit. Because you gotta reload and the reload's slow. And then you can't like reload one shot and shoot. You gotta reload 2, 3 and then the animation cancels and then goes up. So I like to do the hand cannon. The only downside about the hand cannon is it's very mineral intensive. You get 32 shots for 800, whereas the shotgun you get 80 shots for 600. Wish you had Vox in this that just picked things up for you. What the? Oh, got a message. $600. Oh, back up. Yeah. $179. I don't know whose is closer. I just guess we get 4 fragments. Or if you craft a cease and desist shotgun, you're gonna have to be real careful of your playstyle. I guess it shoots Jasper because he can get the shield wall up. Sebastian hand cannon is what you need because you need that more stopping power. Whereas Jasper, you can have the time to reload. Pick up, no pick up. Alright, I got it. I think I'll probably be the one closer to the core, so let me grab it. Because generally if you're like 200-300 thingy away. Yeah. Probably gonna be in that center right there. Oh, I got pinned. Two Avengers coming. Pinned again? Oh, alright. I think I kept them busy. Got a slide. Can I make it? Well, yeah, I should be able to. Question is, can I make it before the Ravagers get to me? What the? Where's the way up? Oh, there you go. Ooh. Dude. Ooh. I pressed Q. Why didn't I help? Bro, have you guys seen ETH gas fees? Like, I tried to accept the bid on OpenSea and it was like $50. I just put it in for like 30 and it hasn't gone down. It's up to $100 now. It's been a day since that transaction. Like, holy shit. I'm not going to be paying $100. That's half the cost of the NFT. 5-minute delay. What it says? Da, 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 da. I didn't grow my beard. Do I grow it like gala beards where it's like actual like wizardry beards? Or I keep it like this, man. I think this looks good on me. I don't want to grow like proper beard because then if a brown guy has a backpack and a big beard, people think he's the T-word, you know? I don't want to be the T-word. Illuminati confirmed. What's up, Thordu? Well, not Thordu. Thor. How's it going, man? My voice is starting to crack. You can hear my voice starting to crack. I think I got enough time for 2 more games, Vince. Thor, you still playing The Walking Dead or you've slowed down on that? It's like, I know a lot of people have stopped playing. Well, not stopped playing, but have reduced their time. They're no longer playing like they used to, crazy amount. Logging in every day, grinding. Why? Because content's slow. Need dungeons, man. Give me the good shit. Reload. I do watch you, but I don't play now. Yeah, understandable. I guess you didn't like the progression reset, right? I remember you telling me you don't like it when like things are taken from you, and you didn't really like that server, right? Vince is down. Oh. Can I make it in time? Oh, I see the green light. I should be able to make it in time. Make sure the turtle, Vince. Boost me, boost me, boost me. Hytopia. Go up. There you go. Like, I haven't really checked it out. I tend to stick close to Gala's ecosystem. You know why? Keeping up to date with everything else gets real tricky. But I've heard good things. But since it's a bull run, there's going to be a load of good things. Need to figure out which one is going to work. And, well, as the saying goes, everybody's a genius in the bull run. So it could be a good play because it's just starting, right? The gameplay, if it's like Minecraft and like NFT worlds, where you own your land, you can build stuff on it. And if it's basically Minecraft, everybody does love Minecraft. You have to check the tokenomics out yourself. You got to check the node system out yourself. I haven't done any of that, so I can't give you the proper information. And I'd rather not give false information, if you get what I mean. Like most of my Gala stuff, I know that 90% sure that is whatever I say is generally what it is. But this stuff, no idea, bro. Is that a collect? Oh, well, let's begin. Where's my other one? There was a fragment that I got this side, right? Before I went to go rescue Vince. Right there. Oh shit, I don't have a bait ball. I might get done by this Ravager. Coco. Buy a fragment. There you go. Extract begins. Are you interested in the Hypomia thing? Hytopia? Because a lot of people are. But I don't think... Well, it's a node sale and a lot of people generally buy it to make money. I'm not sure about gameplay. But as I said, if it's Minecraft, then Minecraft works with pretty much everything. I'm gonna throw that there. No Ravages this time, eh? Move this over. Same, I will buy a node, but I don't know anything about it. That's the thing, bro. Most people are gonna buy it for the node anyway, because like nodes are the next type of play. 3402. Cool, Vince. I got enough time for one more. Enough time for one more. Maybe two if we make it fast. Like most things copy the Gala node system anyway because it seems to work. Well, the old version, I'm not sure about the new version, so we'll have to wait and see there. Got destroyed, man. People are destroying me in Champions Arena. 162. I don't know. Maybe check out Wookie's video. Because Wookie's a galagames guy, but he's also started to branch out to do like all these other projects like Galaxy and like Hytopia and like that hard wallet stuff. So 5 right there. Then you can also check out Classy. Then you can, well, there's a load of people doing videos about Hytopia, right? So check out 3 people, and then if all of them are roughly saying similar things, then you know information is correct. They are saying random things, then you know to do a little bit more use. Also, basically, most people just want you to use their code so they get the referral bonus. So it depends who you like the most. Use their code. Because that is another mini game, right, of crypto referrals. Start using our platform, we'll pay you to use our platform. How was that? You gonna charge me? Might be one over there. 229, 280, 228, 229. Oh, let's go there. Run over here. I do like Classy. He's a great guy, but sometimes I can't follow him because I just don't know about games. Well, if you're in it for the money, then Classy's the one to go to, because most of his new content's all been all about like gains and pumps and projects to get into that are going to like 50x, 10x, that type of stuff. And then I guess that's why Gala was like, okay, we don't want to associate with all these like Roy Boy type content. So there's like, we can't invite you to the new creator Discord. Some people in, well, actually, no, not a lot. Maybe once in a blue moon, they post about price. I generally don't tend to post about price, mainly because of the Gala situation. But we'll have to wait and see what the Gala's creators program is like. Is it worth? Because it's not so easy, but it is easier to do like Roy Boy content. You just play on people's emotions and be like, oh, gonna pump your coin, pump your bag, they're gonna go to the moon, you're gonna make 10x. Gaming content is harder to grow. I'm aiming towards gaming content because I managed to do it once in Albion Online. You check most of my videos, I think I'm getting close to 100k views on Albion Online guides content. I know it's possible. I just need the games in Web3 to actually be good, playable, like fully launched games. Like most of these are playtests or just like builds, like public builds, open beta builds, etc. Like I can't exactly make full-on guides, like proper guides that I was doing for Albion Online with oh shit, with this type of content. Oh no, I'm stuck. Where am I? Is there a zip line here? I don't think there's a zip line here. Alright, let me scan for Vince then. And again for Vince. ships already though. All right, cool. This way then, I guess. Oh, that would have been so nice if I hoverboarded off that. How many people actually play Gala? I think Walking Dead has less than 100 people. Last I asked Lou. I think Walking Dead, based on the event, there were like close to 200-ish that participated in the Alliance events. Superior has like 20 to 30. But you gotta remember, most of these people are playing more than one Gala game. So like there's 200 people playing Last Expedition. I mean, not Last Expedition, there's 200 people playing The Walking Dead, but they could also be playing like Superior, which I play weekly, and they could also be playing like Soundstar, and then Eternal Paradox, and then all the other Gala Games titles. I think 200. Well, Champions Arena actually has like 1,000 if you base it off arena rankings. That's gonna be my last game, Vince. I need to do some Echoes of Empire stuff, and then I'm probably gonna log off. Thank you for the runs though. Managed to get a decent amount of fragments and cores and minerals. So let me launch Champions Arena, and then we can see. Well, I don't think you'll be able to see. Leave game. Thank you for playing, Vince. I'll be back in just a sec. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to change my recording things, right? Because if I press spacebar, it's gonna be a lot of jumpy jacks. Let's check the leaderboards now though. I'm rank 18. My score is 26. Rank 13. What's this? Close this. Play Champions Arena. Minimize it here. Oh no, I don't want to play Champions Arena. I need to launch the other thing. Let me launch this and then minimize Champions Arena and launch Echoes of Empire. I can tell you exactly how many people play Champions Arena. A good way to test how many people actually play Champions Arena is just make a new account, do one arena match, and then you'll see how many people are ranked above you. So in that 2-week period, that's how many people have logged in to play Champions Arena, and that gives you a general idea of how many people play that game in their ecosystem. That over, research, bam. Go down here. So let me just quickly make a new account, log in, and then we can see how many people are playing Champions Arena. I have to update the game though. Harvest. Select, move this over. Select, move this over. 30 Foxes, one's working. No. What about Frost? Frostellas aren't working. Cool Whiffs, one's working. No. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Can't bother to search. And then this. And back to this. Cooler. And I guess I can do one green with the green, and then galleon. Boom. 6 out of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Oh, this one's finishing in 2 minutes. Might actually just leave it up for 2 minutes. Manage apps, all apps. Check Champions Arena. Gala feels like a ghost chain. Now I have made a good bit of money trading Gala, but I really expected thousands of people playing it, and turns out it's just a few of us and we all know each other. It does be feeling like that. Gala did mess up quite a bit in, well, it was a snowball effect, right? They fucked up spider tanks, then they fucked up grit, then they fucked up what was the thingy one? Let me go to the list. Common Ground World, well, Town Star, which is now Common Ground World. Eternal Paradox, okay. Earnings in Echoes of Empire, not that good. The gameplay is minimal. Champions Arena, fairly good. Still need to fix earnings. Eternal Paradox is amazing, one of the most all-rounder complete games. Dragon Strike's okay. Walking Dead still public development build. Last Expedition still early access. Superior has a lawsuit. It's one of the best games though, in my opinion, on Gala. Miranda's long way away. Legends Reborn next month. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. And Battlestar Galactica and Fortitude off the map. So they don't exactly have a good track record of gaming economies, which is an issue because they started off Gala Games. It wasn't Gala Entertainment or whatever it is now. They started off Gala Games, and most people are in Gala for the games, even though they try and push this narrative. Oh, it's like we're no longer a gaming token, we're no longer a thingy token. It's like everybody's here for the games. Like your music and film side and like all of this other stuff is cool and all. Me personally, I'm here for the games. Music's cool, film's cool, like all of that side's dope, but I want games. Give me good games. So the ones I have high hopes for is basically Miranda's and The Walking Dead, if they can get that up and running. Lost Exhibition looks amazing if they just well, the team's dope because we've been playing with the team, and if they follow Drifter, like these two have such good development developers. Well, Drifter now has split and it's like filed for bankruptcy or something, I don't know. I don't think, no, it's not filed for bankruptcy, it's still in the lawsuit against Gala, but there's only 2 employees at Drifter and quite a lot of them were let go. Spider Tanks is having an issue, well, Game Media and Gala having an issue. There's a lot of negative sentiment right now in Gala's ball court, you could say. That's why a lot of people generally tend to stay away. Even Crypto Banner said that. It's like, oh, there's too much like things going on, like bad news, I just tend to stay away. All right, cool. So we go challenge, we go to arena. Let me do 1 match and I'll tell you how many people are playing. In the meantime, we can switch to this since we're talking back and forth. We have to wait and see how Gala Chain does, because Gala Chain apparently is amazing. It's got the 3rd ranked security, but everybody's saying that's ETH. Like the rank 3 security is Gala on Ethereum, like Gala on Gala Chain. They don't know, but I'm guessing it's for both, because Bitbender did say like they're doing a lot of audits for Gala and the overall score of Gala is 3rd best. So we'll have to wait and see how Gala Chain does. I do have high hopes because it's TypeScript, so Web2 developers can easily get in to the Web3 side. It's easier to pick up coding based on what I've seen of TypeScript and like Rust and Solidity. TypeScript is way easier. Gala Chain is like ISO chains, like all of this other technical mumbo jumbo. But overall, it seems good. So maybe Gala Chain is that thing that snowballs Gala now into everything. Like it's film, it's music, games, it's a blockchain, it's a D-pin token as well. This new term that everybody's like throwing out there, which basically means like a storage thing. Like the node network is IPFS and storage and like all of that technical side that they've been going on about. But me, I just want games. Give me really, really good games. Give me games that I can play. Epic games, good shit. I wanna be in like 1,000-man guild, like 200 people in a Discord, and like 40 of us raiding the same raid boss and hearing chaos going back and forth. That's what I want to do, but it looks like it's going to take some time. I think Shrapnel's doing really well for the extraction shooter genre, and Big Time's doing fairly well for the MMO side. Rankings, looks like I'll play one more match. Because it's not showing me right. But yeah, man, I feel you. I think I should focus. I need to sell some of my NFTs. I think I've got too many NFTs in the Gala ecosystem. I need to slowly start getting rid of it and just getting some money back. I want to sell some Champions Arena NFTs. I've got one Common Ground World NFT that's legendary, so when points are back, that should give you good amount of points. I don't know if I sell it or keep it for the points and like earn dirt. I think it's a token for Common Ground World. And then I've got one superior nomad that I'm trying to sell because I bought another one. The number basically was better in my opinion. Like I got 34, I could get 101, so I just bought the 101, so I'm trying to sell the 34. Yeah, have to wait and see. Well, now that ETH gas is going crazy, bro, we have to yeah, nothing's gonna be working properly for the next couple of times since ETH gas is crazy. When I heard Bitbender say that Gala was no longer a gaming company, I lost it. Pissed. I felt completely lied to. Well, yeah, it did start off as I can't find the ranking thing because I might have to play a bit more, and I don't want to play a bit more on a new account. I thought it was just like 1 or 2 matches, but it looks like you need to play like 10 or something. But yeah, I feel you. Gala started off as Gala Games. Now it's Gala. It's now Gala Entertainment, film, music, games, blockchain, node ecosystems, like everything and everything is Gala. Apparently the music side's popping off. The film side's gonna pop off this year-ish. When's the game side gonna pop off? Well, I guess the game popped off 2021 with the initial like last bull run. But I mean games as in the playable games. Like Bitbender's good at what he does. His job is basically to talk. And if Gala didn't have Bitbender, I think they would be in a really bad position. Yo, what's up, Lou? You made it. Yes, you did. But there's only like 5-10 minutes of the stream left. This is the ending, like just chatting section. I was talking to Thor about like, oh, how Gala's no longer a Gala game token. It's now a layer 1 token. And like the game needs, well, several of the games need a lot of work. And they need more faster updates, faster builds. You know, the usual shebang that we talk about a lot of the time, pretty much every day. I know, long day. No worries, man. You made it. I appreciate it. I definitely do. It's always nice to see the familiar faces. But then it's when I have to work tomorrow, I've got to finish early. I did have to work. It's always like stream days and the next day is an early shift. It's never like a late shift on like stream days. But how was your day? If it's a long day, I'm guessing you're exhausted. Get home, turn on The Walking Dead, chipping and chopping, killing those walkers. Oh, like Stream Elements said, if you enjoy the content, make sure to smash that like button, and if you're over on Twitch, smash that follow button. Gala's price has been doing fairly well. Like all the gaming tokens, Web3 gaming tokens, meme coins as well. Like holy shit, some meme coins are going up like 50, 60, 200% in 24 hours. Mental. I'm out of the meme coin game. I might have to get back into the Web3 gaming tokenomics type game. To wait and see. I'm so close to max VP. I'm at 34,290 out of 36k. Chipping and chopping. Yeah, but what else is there to talk about on the Gala ecosystem? That music news that hasn't been officially signed or contracted. We'll have to wait and see about that with the Kanye situation. Then what else is there? What else is there? What you talking about now? I'm enjoying the CA Infusion event. That's going really well. Earning like 200, 300 Gala a day, which is nice. Thanks again, Lou, for the extra champions. They've helped me out quite a bit earn that extra Gala. Let me invoice your invoice. Oh. What's up?
What's going on, Smiling? You look tired, buddy.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm bloody knackered. I've got this like dry cough, like throat thing, so my voice is crazy.
I was just wondering if you were still sick or not.
Yeah, it's been 2 days. Good. It's getting better though. Like it's not as bad as the podcast where like every 5 minutes I was like now I can like talk, no issue. So by tomorrow I think I should be fine.
Nice. So yeah, what's going on with Gala? I missed the whole stream and stuff. I hop in and you sound all depressed and stuff about talking about, you know, music and film. Dude, film ain't, what's film doing? That film ain't doing nothing yet.
Well, the 2024 roadmap was released and apparently it's pretty aggressive after Q2 based on the AMA that they had 2-3 weeks ago that I listened in on. So we'll have to wait and see.
At the bottom of the roadmap, it says in a little asterisk in really small letters, everything on this is subject to change.
Oh, obviously. Obviously. Expect 3 to 6 months delays as per usual Gala time.
Oh, shit, man. Listen, this morning, you should have been on the Walking Dead Discord. Doug sort of felt like he was getting bamboozled frickin' and bashed on me and I saw you and Sigurd typing back and forth.
I hopped in, typed dungeons, and then I had to leave because I was doing something. But yeah, I saw the conversations go back. Instead of saying this, we should focus about the bugs and other things in the game so we can send that to the team. Send this to the team, dungeons.
He was getting a little upset with the questions that were being asked, but I mean, they're just truthful questions. I mean, you know,
bro, like it's the thing that they said, oh, the game's going to be ready November 8th. It's March. There's no dungeons. Yeah, there's no hero merging. They said hero merging will be live before the playtest.
Like, well, no, like I can't believe he didn't delete some of my comments. I was shocked, you know, because I just said, I mean, I said that I felt the team was a minimum 6 to 9 months behind schedule and stuff. And it would be nice to get some sort of explanation from, you know, the actual dev team as to why, you know, just, I mean, we're all curious why everything was so delayed, but they won't say one thing, you know, and And so it's just like, I mean, what do you do? All you can do is talk to Doug on Discord. You know,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
that's the only option. And so, you know,
Let's go over some
I
of
mean,
these
I kind of
comments.
feel bad for the guy sometimes because, you know, I harass him plenty, and you know, others do, and you know, everybody. I mean, every other comment on there is always one dead coin, one earnings, one dead coin, one earnings, and it's like, dude, they got other issues they need to take care of before they
Dungeons. All right, I think it's here. Starting from here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's focus on productive things like listing bugs so we can alert the team.
Which I already did.
It's you and Sig back and forth, and then Doug trying to add to the list.
You got to scroll up to where he breaks out the ban coin.
Ban
and
coin.
Start at the ban coin. It was like at I don't know, it would have been 2 p.m. for you, I think, something like that.
User Doug. Doug Sunny.
He says I'll be giving something away today. I said, oh yeah. I said, what are you giving away? He said coins, and then he posted a one ban coin. And I was like,
big admins battle. What is all this? Banned, user banned, old account banned.
So, but yeah, I think it was 10 a.m. for me, so it would have been 2 o'clock for you.
I'll have to check for me if you do.
Yeah.
Man. Gamers are just frustrated that you said the game's gonna have all these features and it doesn't have the features. And it feels kind of stale.
And the only feature that we have, so you know, originally they said that it would have been 5:05 p.m. for you. It was at 12:05 p.m. for me that he broke out the ban coin.
What was this? Oh, Tiny's comment. 5:05. Run up.
Sigard even said, "Do the devs play the game?"
Which? Oh, there you go. Dead coin.
Yeah, it was even before that.
Oh, one ban coin.
Yes.
Oh, it's an image. No wonder I couldn't find it.
So at, let's see, 11:25, a little bit before that. You know, I mean, just all morning. I just asking questions. It was right after you guys posted your sus about the guy losing his tokens and stuff.
Oh yeah, when Neff said that thing. Yeah, there you go, sus.
Yeah. So yeah, it was right after that. And I just said they really got to work on how events work. Call the Horde XP events are kind of blah. You run around and kill elite walks 4 to 6 hours. That's the only viable option for either one of those to get in the leaderboard. It's very stale and boring. Scavenging event, you basically chop trees or chip stones for 4 to 6 hours. The crafting event's the same thing, and you spend more scrap crafting stuff than you win in scrap, so that's just pointless. There's like literally no reason to do this, the scavenger one. So, I mean, they should just scrap all those 4 events and come up with completely new events that are actually, you know, not just repeating the same thing for 4 to 6 hours, more or less.
Well, events should be 1 to 2 hours as well. Like the time should change and have like 2, 3 events going at the same time, so people in different time zones in the world don't have to do the same event every day.
Well, the Horde event points aren't even working. You get the same points for commons as you do ancients. So that's another one that's another thing that needs to be fixed. And then 2.5 weeks since update, not one peep about anything blows my mind, Doug. They pushed out the one fix for that one thing that we don't want to talk about, an exploit, and then so many new and old bugs in the game and nothing for 2 weeks. No word on an AMA, anything from the team is working on if and when fixes or corrections are going to be done. I asked him like 6 times this morning if there was going to be an update this week for any bug fixes, or if they were going to push out the correct level walkers. for the headquarter upgrades. He didn't answer me once. That he didn't. He just totally just shied away from that every single time.
Well, now they've said, oh, we're gonna not do like mini updates, we're gonna do like major updates. I'm guessing it's once a month, which is kind of bad, because if you do it monthly, people are gonna lose interest in your game, which quite a lot, like more than half of the population have already left, in my opinion. Some people log in every now and again.
There's less. So over the weekend, I was looking at the 6-hour leaderboards, and there was less on Sunday than before the update. And yeah, look right now, there's 8 minutes left in this freaking stockpile, the crafting event. Let's see how many people have played. 64. So 64 people have crafted an item in the past 4 hours.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That's like some of the lowest numbers out there.
Oh yeah, most people are just gonna wait till progression is kept, like either mastery or scrap, because then they'll actually play again, so they feel like they got some type of progress.
And I even mentioned that. I mentioned that in the chat today too, that there's less people playing now than there were before the update, and that the police station was cool. Everybody came in, checked it out, and then stopped playing. And that's exactly what was expected to happen.
Well, yeah, because it's not a content update. That was basically a tech update. Oh, we have indoor buildings. Great, cool. Is the indoor buildings like a special event for this patch? No, it's just the indoor building. All right, cool. See you next patch.
Yeah, and even Chuck came on and said, "I'm all done. I'm basically done playing too."
Yep.
Until there's something.
Bro, Chaos is just waiting for a week, and when Legends Reborn comes out, he's just gonna be like, yeah. I'm probably gonna put this on the back end. He's just gonna go all in Legends Reborn.
Yeah,
that's one of your top 3 players just saying, yeah, I'm not playing this game.
Yeah, Dark Rift don't play. I mean, he ain't playing. Freaking. I mean, I might take a sabbatical, maybe.
If Lou stops playing, that means something's up.
Yeah, I love playing the game. It's just fun, but like
fun when you play with people as well. They don't have a guild party system in place.
That's the fun part. I mean, I ran a couple. Last 2 weeks I ran scavenger hunts, and so those people playing that might not otherwise play and stuff, and so if I stop doing those, then possibility that those people stop playing too.
Yep. I'm playing Lost Expedition now because that has started, and like it's something fresh, and it's not as boring as killing the same walkers all over again, especially when they buff their HP, so it basically feels like a HP sponge, and then scraps reset. No, so if I craft a saber, I basically lose all my scrap.
It's not that they buff the HP, it's that your masteries are reset, so you just
it's a combo of 2.
Yeah.
Ancient walkers have what, 5 times more HP when they did that change, right? 3 to 5, which is mental.
Before, that was, but that was before the big update.
Yeah, that was like my 1 month before.
Yeah. Yeah, but they would. I mean, that didn't matter, man. I had a mastery of like 56 or something like that on my shotgun, and I was level 60 something, whatever, when 50 something I think when they did that, or 60, and I was smoking all the frickin' elites and stuff. It wasn't nothing hard even after they did the HP buff. But now it's a lot different because your mastery is so much lower. You're not getting that 50% damage boost from the weapon, and so that made a huge difference, right?
Well, it's like 50% from the weapon, then like 70% from the walker mastery, and then if you craft the guns, that's like 15-20% from the crafting mastery.
Yeah. Yeah, so that made a huge difference. I was like, holy crap, these things are hard to kill.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's going on here? And so, but yeah, what can you do?
Wait for updates. Wait for economy
Yeah,
fixes too.
got a feeling everybody's gonna be waiting a long while.
Yeah, 4 to 6 months, 9 months by your schedule now. It's gone up 3 months.
Yeah, well, I felt they were 6 to 9 months back in December, you know. Oh, what I was gonna say is what's funny about it all is all the stuff that was supposed to be in for November 8th. The one thing that they said might be a week or two after was the interior building, and the only thing we have right now new is the interior building and none of the other stuff. Like, what? How freaking bass backwards is that? Like, I even said that today too. I said that to Doug. I'm just like, freaking, and yeah, when you're told for a year straight that the game was going to launch at the end of the year, the game was launching at the end of the year, and then said all this stuff. What was that AMA? That AMA was what, the beginning of October for the November, middle of October for the November 8th, and they said all that stuff was going to be in it, and then they announced that it wasn't going to be, because originally that was just going to be a long play test, so they made it sound like it was going to be a few weeks and or a couple weeks or whatever, and then it was announced that it was going to be the public development build, which gave them the leeway to not have the launch at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, and basically have an open-ended goalpost that they could just move to however far they want now, because it's a public development build. And I even called that shit out on Discord earlier today too.
Yep.
About the whole public development bill was a cop out, basically, to not have to have the game launched.
Yeah, basically to not keep the dates and promise the things that you said, which is dungeons, hero merging, and they also said masteries, scrap, and levels will be kept. And then they got rid of scrap and masteries and only said, oh, your levels will be kept. I was so pissed when that happened. I took like 4 days off.
I was right there with you, man.
6-7 day week, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna work for 5 days. I'm gonna be blasting this game because everything's gonna be kept.
Yeah, I worked a half a day on the launch day, and then took the next 2 days off, and yeah, total waste. Should have went and made some money instead.
Yep. Feel you, bro.
But yeah, so I mean, and so I mean, everybody, with no explanation from the team, no transparency, everything is like so secretive, which I can't stand that. Like, they just, it's I feel like it's Fort Knox or something. You can't, for information, you can't get any information at all whatsoever. I mean, like, what's a new walker gonna look like? They're working on new walkers. Can we get like a couple pics of them or something? Like, no, that's forbidden. You cannot see that.
I did catch a glimpse in the chat where Doug said, oh, we have human enemies before we'll have dungeons. Why are we getting the extra enemies? I want dungeons first, and then you can do the extra enemies.
What does that create for gameplay?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
NPCs. I mean, like I said, NPCs in an ancient zone better be level 100 fucking hero NPCs. That are, like trying to kill Dark Rift, I mean, like that's and they better drop unique loot, because otherwise it's useless. Just like the police station. I can get all the stuff in the police station anywhere else in the game. I don't have to go into a police station to do it. And so, that's I just figured I'd come on and blow your ear up for a minute, you know, because it's midnight.
That's
now
fine, man. Thor says, I think the turning point was when Gala realized they were unable to deliver due to the loss of their players. 100 players are not enough to support the continued development. Well, they need to do that because it was promised, and they've said that this game is going to be a live game, which means the game will come out, they will do updates for it regularly, and it's MMORPG as well, which means the game is going to be online forever until AMC is like, oh, you can't use The Walking Dead no more, or they're like, oh, we can't, Ember goes down or something happens. But Ember's not going to go down because Ember was bought out by Gala. So basically it means it's going to be online as long as Gala's online, right? We'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Well, the day that there is a dead coin, even soft token, put into the game, there is going to be hundreds and hundreds of people popping in playing to earn dead coin. I mean, that's just a given, you know. But the problem is relying on people that have money to continuously spend it to support hundreds and hundreds of people that aren't going to spend a dime.
That's such a flawed model, man. Or increase the amount. Like, the one reason I'm playing Last Expedition right now is because they've said, oh, you're getting minerals, you're getting the cores and the fragments, and they will be used later on for crafting. So why I could play The Walking Dead and keep my levels, but I might as well play Last Expedition and get all these minerals and fragments, which I could probably craft for something like attachments or skins or cosmetics that I could probably sell later on down the line. Like, that is more appealing to me right now.
Oh, you're optimistic. You think you're going to be able to use those resources to actually craft an NFT?
Yeah.
You're funny.
Based on Bender's conversations on Twitter.
Oh man, I wish. Listen, I wish the whole dead coin thing was like a minimum type thing. And that we could craft frickin' NFTs for our bases, skins, you know, just all different stuff, weapons. I mean, it's just make a weapon. You need frickin' 30 blueprint parts to craft it, you know, or what have you, and it's make an NFT. You know, I mean, just I don't know, or something.
As I keep saying, like, most
weapon
of these
attachments,
games,
maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
well, most of these games don't need tokens; they just need NFTs. Champions Arena, make all the equipment NFTs. Walking Dead Empires, you can make well, the characters are NFTs, but make resources NFTs, make weapons, armor, like all of those NFTs. Then people that can actually farm, craft, and be like, oh, I'm selling a 5-star. Like gas helmet.
You need to have it, but you need to have the weapons and the armor degradable. So you do need to have them fall apart and be remade. But you could have attachments for weapons and gear. Like, think of that. Think of I don't know, like a couple of NFT attachments that you could put on your pants that allow you frickin' 10 or 20 more slots to carry shit. I mean, that would be a sick NFT. Like, I would want, if I could equip 2 of them, I would want 2 of those NFTs for my hero, you know?
Oh, yeah, 100%. But in MMOs, most equipment that degrades, especially if it's NFT, you'd have to repair it. It won't actually get destroyed. So it'd be like, oh, you go back to a blacksmith, and then you have like, 20 hardstone planks, 20 metal bars, whatever, and then you repair it. And then because it's an NFT, you're repairing it back to, like, say for example, it's a 5-star gas mask. Then when you repair it, you're going to repair it back to a 5-star gas mask. So like ancient and legendary crafting stations are going to be that more valuable because most people will try and craft there. And then like getting like 5-star swords with the right stats. For example, you get attack speed, crit chance, more walker damage, like more melee damage, or like more sword damage. If you can stack those attributes, they'll be like, oh, I have this sword. People will be like, oh, I'll pay you 20-30 bucks for that sword, because then they have that permanent sword and they just have to repair it every now and again. So like that could also be a thing. Like most of these games, they need more than one payout method. Like the leaderboard side, if you want to keep that, cool, that's something extra. but just I keep saying, make the Web 2 game and just add your technology. Stop trying to add all these like weird economy models into the game to fit just to pay people. Like Superior, make it so you can craft the cosmetics and like profile icons and all of that, and then make it so that you can craft attachments to the game. Lost Exhibition, attachment, skins, cosmetics. Like based on the genre of the game, you get a blueprint of what needs to be in that game and what you can use to make it earnable, and make it player-driven economies. Most of these ain't player-driven economies. They're like Web3 company-driven economies. Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like, buy this stuff and how this percentage goes back into the game, or buy this stuff and the development team will put like 10% or whatever you put in a pool separately for events and stuff. And it's like, that's not how it works. Players decide the value of pretty much everything. A good example of a economy that's been around for like 20-30 years is like the old school RuneScape economy, and it's a good model to study, because over time sure, they've had hiccups, sure, there's been like bugs and exploits and all of that, but the team has made it so it's still viable. Like 23 years since the game launched in 2007, even before that, before it was called 2007scape.
Yeah, I mean, why not still use 15% of the pool to and create a pool, and reward it through in-game efforts, like killing 1,000 walkers. Every 1,000 walkers you kill, you get 10 dead coin, you know, or just different achievements in the game per se, you get awarded dead coin for. You know, you want to do a leaderboard, sure, but have it very minimal amount of dead coin you get from it, so it's not the only thing people are trying to do is just the same thing over and over again, and the lame events that they have, because they're wicked lame.
Yep. And also don't make it a 24-hour thing. Like getting paid every 24 hours is, well, some people enjoy it, but for the game it's not beneficial for the game. Like people do love getting money every 24 hours, and then what happens? They sell that token, get monthly USDT, and create sell pressure and create bad tokenomics for majority of the games. If it's events like weekly events, sure, monthly events, special events that use the leaderboards and tokenomics and this and that, cool. But everything else, the main core loop of how people earn in the game should be trading back and forth between other players.
Yep, absolutely. And
you'll be like, oh, I've got 1,000 wooden planks. You want it?
Yeah, try to convince frickin' people, you know, that to try it. I mean, implement it. Like, you know, it's so, you just hit a brick wall. Like, I don't know, they don't want to hear it. Like, they have this concept that they think is going to be grand, and you know, well,
it makes sense for a business and economy side, because any money coming in, you put a little bit out, and that continuously recycles in the game. But the 15% is a joke. It needs to be at least 35 to 40% to actually make an impact.
I said 30. Yeah, 35 is the minimum. I think is, you know, one third should go back to the players.
Yep. And that would actually keep people playing. Make sure you can't abuse the system. Like in CA, people can just automatically battle. So in CA, instead of adding like the VP cap, instead of adding this gacha thing every couple of minutes, just get rid of the fucking auto battle in CA. Like, you're a Web3 game, I get it. You're a auto battler, RPG, gacha, champion collector game, whatever they call it. But that would only work Web2. You're a Web3 game. The way people are earning in this game is arena. You've set it up that this is the way that people earn money. So you need to make sure that that way cannot be abused or exploited. But like currently,
after two weeks of launch, I was done that game, because I was like, this is just stupid.
And the mentality of the team is like, oh, sale. 2 weeks later, oh, another sale. Oh, 2 weeks later, another sale. Fix your game first.
Well, and that's the problem that I think that The Walking Dead's gonna run into. I mean, what are they gonna start selling? What, you know, they're gonna have freaking weekly sales, bi-weekly sales to try to keep the money flowing.
No, they're gonna be selling premium. and premium might get monthly bonuses.
Yeah, but does that, so okay, so we're going to go back to this. Do credit card sales go towards the reward pool? Bitbender said no, because of legal something legal, that no credit card purchases go toward reward pools of any game. And
when was this? That makes no sense. Like 50% of the people I know buying credit cards.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly. And so they get 100% of the money. They don't have to give it to anybody. And this was March of last year. Dude, I asked, and then over the summer I tried to ask again and everything, and I got pissed on for freaking relentlessly asking. And nobody wants to answer the question. I got Jason to answer it one time. And so unless the legal side of things actually allow them to do it now, which I haven't heard anything of that nature. Yeah, no, credit card sales do not go towards rewards pools.
So then they should do this infusion event like they do CA. Any credit cards that were purchased, like to purchase CA stuff, every month there's an infusion event. So say like there's like $3,000 that people spend in credit cards to buy CA stuff. For that month, that $3,000 is redistributed for that week, like they're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, not all of the 3,000. Say like 500-600, like the 30% that we said.
Yeah, I mean, is that the workaround that they came up with legally? I don't know. I mean, and so
I guess we have to wait and see. Gala doesn't have a good track record of gaming economies.
Well, and the other thing too is there's no way. How do we know? How do we even know what the daily amount spent on any game is? Like,
I think there's also an issue that majority of the games are like third-party developers, so maybe they don't want to share that as well. Like all the information may not be given to Gala, because, for example, let's take CA. CA is developed by One Universe. One Universe might say it wasn't in the contract for us to share these stats. We just had to develop this game, put it on your platform, and make it a live-action service game, right? So maybe there's like that bottleneck for Gala that they can't get access to this information.
But they get paid through it as well, so they need to know, because they need to know that they're getting paid the accurate amount. I mean, that's hogwash that they don't have, that Gala doesn't have the information of any third party system, because they get, you know, whatever it is, 10.
Oh yeah, 10, fair point. Because Gala also gets a split, right?
Yeah. So they definitely, absolutely know what it is. And so why don't we know if there's, you know, if there's 50,000 spent in a day? How do we know that 15% of that's even freaking going towards a rewards pool? I mean, we don't. You would only, you
take the word of mouth.
Sorry, but I don't trust nothing like that. That's why I was pissed when everything on went to Gala Chain, and I couldn't check Gala Base to make founders nodes were getting their distro when new NFTs were being minted. And come to find out, look, none of them were. And so,
oh yeah, that's still on a backlog, isn't it? I think 4 Spider Tank drops have happened. It's still on hold. I haven't heard no news from it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't heard nothing from it, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm waiting for that day where they say, 24 hours and all these NFTs start piling into your inventory.
Yeah.
Whenever that day is.
But yeah, so if we as a community can't check the actual amounts, then you'll never know if you're actually even getting what
they say.
Yeah. No, if there's no way to check it, then I mean, even if we had verified, just a handful of people that sign of non-disclosure to not reveal any of the finances, because I'm sure that, you know, mathematically you can figure out what Gala's making and what, you know, other companies are making, which I'm sure they don't really want us to know. But in the same aspect, you could have a handful of verified people sign a non-disclosure to be able to see and check the fact that it's 15% going out.
Or even get what is it, the auditors like Certec to audit the numbers, and then they give you a thing saying, oh yeah, this is true, Gala is doing what they're saying. And then since it's like an auditing company, like they don't have to reveal it to the public, which they don't want us to know anyway. It'd be like the company says yes.
Yeah, and I mean that builds trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean that's a huge deal. And
yeah, and Gala has lost quite a bit of trust, but slowly kind of getting it back, but slow and steady by the looks of things.
Yeah, but I mean, look at how many people have left Gala platform. How many, you know, that were in the first 6 months that they just run their nodes now and they have nothing to do with Gala.
Mm-hmm. I know quite a few people like that. Like several OGs are just like, yeah, like I'm out.
A whole bunch of them, man. They all got a bunch of nodes now, and they're just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not even, you know, none of them are buying NFTs or anything anymore. And
well, Gala NFTs haven't exactly lived up to what they've been promised, have they?
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. You know, and I mean, so getting back to The Walking Dead, what are they gonna sell? More hero packs? How are they gonna get daily spendings? You know, they're gonna have what, gold coin in game? And again, I don't think that
gems, gold. I mean, not gems. Gold, dead coin, and scrap.
Yeah, but so dead coin isn't purchasable in game.
No, it's only the reward token. Gold is purchasable with real life currency, and then gold should also be purchasable with scrap and vice versa.
And then, I mean, what's the founder's keys are most likely going to be something that you have to purchase.
Yep, I don't think they'll give those away for free.
Yeah, so you got, you know, but and after those are sold, so okay, so then all the people buy them that want them, and it's fine and dandy for a week, and then they have to get more stuff to sell because they need to have an influx of money to reward people. Like, it's just so broken. It's just broken.
Oh, there's a couple of chat questions that I missed because we were just so deep back and forth. Do you think the gas fees of Ethereum bridging is a problem or a normal thing? Because as a small investor, I can't profit because of that. Huna, welcome to the bull run or the bull market. This is how it's going to be for the next year. ETH fees are mental during the bull market, especially when like gaming and meme coins and like DeFi summer kicks in and all that shit. ETH gas fees like minimum $50 to $100 for any transaction. That's why Ethereum is not exactly the best to use for loads of transactions, but is the most secure chain. That's why a lot of people build in it. Thor, well, I hope you guys can keep the pressure on Gala to make Walking Dead live. I have lost all hope in Gala. I won't buy any more NFTs until I see a live game that's fully functional. Well, Eternal Paradox is basically what most of them are earning for. It's a full game, has a bunch of features, has a fairly good system in place, has several in-game activities. So if you don't want to be like the guy that does PvP, you can do the PvE side and the resource gathering side and all of that. I think right now Eternal Paradox is one of the Web3 games on Gala and in like the Web3 space in general that is the only fully fleshed out game that works, that has all the features that they said they were going to have, and it has a play to earn model as well as a player driven economy.
How is the play to earn model in it?
So in Eternal Paradox, it's seasonal, right? Because every 7 weeks is a season. You basically play daily. You can get daily rewards, but they're not as big as the end seasonal reward, because you're basically ranking for top spot in your guild. And if the guild is ranked 1, they get a bunch of rewards. Rank 2 and 3 get like 30% or like 20% or whatever it is, and then you can get daily earnings, but the daily earnings aren't going to be how like people expect. Like it's not going to be like Axie Infinity daily earnings or like Townstar daily earnings where you get like 60 to 100 bucks a day. It's like a couple of bucks, and at the end of the season you get like the whole shebang in one go, like a couple hundred, if you get what I mean.
Cool.
But gameplay wise, I'm saying Eternal Paradox is the best.
Yeah.
Current gameplay wise and feature wise.
Sigard was saying that earlier today.
Smilinmonster, you might consider a second channel that you can cover other games like Classy. You are very good, but Gala is not growing.
Server will be going into maintenance shortly for The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the server in the chat notice. So I'm sure it's gonna be popping up in the game soon.
I've thought about that thought. I'm gonna wait till mid this year, like Q2, because Gala's Creators Program is launching Q2 if it's on time. I'm waiting to see what that is, and if I see a future to continue just covering mainly Gala games, I'll do that. If not, I'll start branching out, because as a creator, you don't want to be in one ecosystem. You generally want to cover everything, because you get the connections from all these other Web3 games. You start being connected to other creators, you start forming networks and all that. And then since I'm just focusing on Gala, I've made good connections in Gala. Like I know quite a lot of people now in like the Gala ecosystem, but to help if a business like my creator business, if you think of it that way, it's better, you know, like all these other people that have connections to all these other people. I have thought of it like 2-3 times, like should I cover all games? Should I become a Roy Boy? Do I do Roy Boy content to grow my channel? Do I do all this other stuff? But I was like, nah, let me just focus on gaming, because gaming is what I enjoy doing, and I like teaching people how to like get better at the games, like builds, how to make money, how to do like these wombo combos, what skill sets work, stuff like that. That's what I'm good for. And like if you look at my Albion Online stuff, majority of it was like money making guides, how to PvP, how to use your resources properly. So most people would just buy 1 mil gear sets, where in Albion Online it's a completely different game. You shouldn't be buying 1 mil gear sets. You should buy 10 100k gear sets, because the game was full PvP and it was a player driven gear economy. So most people in MMOs, when they play, they get like one really good gear, like a mythic rating gear set, and they're like, oh cool, I have the best gear available. But in Albion Online, you wanted 10 decent sets rather than 1 epic set, because if you die with that 1 epic set, you're going to be set back a good couple of days or even a couple of hours, depending on if you're already at end game. But if you die with one of those 10 good sets, like decent sets, it doesn't matter, you're not set back. You have 9 more. You can go out, just go to the bank, grab your set, automatically equip it, go back out, enjoy the content. But it depends on the game, the genre, and how the system's set up. And I like to teach people like, oh, get out of this normal mindset of like, this is how you've been playing like most MMOs, like World of Warcraft and like Black Desert, like all of these, where you just get 1 gear and you enchant it to oblivion and you spend like 6 months grinding enchantment stones, etc. It's like most games are different, and like this is how you use these games. So my content's gonna pop off when Gala actually has games, like fully developed games, because after that I can like theory craft money making guides, PvP guides, all of that shit. But right now it's playtests and early access and open beta and closed beta, and they don't have enough functions for me to actually post my videos and stuff. I can't wait to see Legends Reborn's light paper, and I hope it's a full launch on the 11th and not a persistent playtest. I think it'll be a persistent playtest for the first 3 months, and then they might go into a launch, because there was no, they did say they might give people 2-3 days early access to like fine line some stuff, but I think it'll be a persistent playtest for a good couple of months while they outline all the bugs, features, exploits, whatever you want to call it. And then when they're confident that the Battle Pass, MMR, Tavern, and Envy card system is kind of working, they'll do a launch. Or they could just pull a Echoes of Empire and say, yeah, the game's launched, but we have no features that make it a 4x game. It's like a 2x or 2.5x or just 3x type of game. that Timbo Slice made a really good post on Echoes of Empire as the guy who was controlling the Gala Collective's assets. In total, they had like 1 million in assets for Echoes of Empire. And he's like, this is not a game where you should have like did the 1 million assets. Like, there's no way I can use half of these. Some of them don't work. Like, this isn't a feature in the game. 4x means exterminate, explore, this and that. And I can't even exterminate because every time I attack, the server starts to lag. If like a guild coordinates attack on another guild, it basically breaks the game. But yeah, Gala's got I guess Gala's good at the business side of things because they're from a Web2 company like Zynga and like MySpace and like Eric's Benefactor, not Bitbender, sorry. Benefactor's got all these connections in business and all that, so he knows how to use them. He knows how to make a successful business. Yeah, he should know how to make a successful game because they made Farmville, but you know, Web3 games and Web2 games are kind of different, and I just wish they actually got a gaming economist on, not just like this economist guy. It was like, oh, we should do it like this. It works good on paper. It sounds amazing on paper. It doesn't work properly when you actually implement it though. But it is getting late. I might have to bounce. It was nice talking to you, Lou.
Yeah, you too, buddy. I'm hoping that they don't reset the bases for this maintenance.
I don't think they will. They'll probably just do like minor bug fixes, right?
Well, let's hope so. Because I got freaking...
Oh, you don't want to reset when you're on 99 and you have all those resets.
I got level 99 headquarters. Yeah. I could have just done the damn level 100 by myself. Shit. All right, man. Sleep well.
Yep. Later.
Later, bud.
So I'm gonna end the stream there. We did go over schedule, but it's okay. I still have to get up early tomorrow. But yeah, catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is when I stream Gala Games. You can catch me every Saturday with Chaos and Shadow Knight for the Guardians of the Galaverse podcast. If you enjoyed the conversations or the gameplay you've seen today, make sure to smash that like button on YouTube and smash that follow button over on Twitch. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, link it to Twitch and then you get a free Prime sub every month. Make sure to use that on me because any support is appreciated. Have a good night to you as well, Thor, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Possible video tomorrow, so make sure you check that out on YouTube. Peace.